Very good morning and welcome to everyone joining us for this preview, proudly brought to you by Marshall's World of Sport. Today is Monday, the 7th of November. Racing takes place at Greyville on the Poly Track. And yesterday, if you followed us, you'd have had some good fun in the last couple of meetings. The horses have been running to their ability, and we've been getting some of the money there. So hopefully you got on. And today a very tough card. So unfortunately, the horse that I really liked today has been scratched early this morning. So my value selection, which was around 8 to 10 to 1, has been scratched early this morning. So we're going to go through a race by race summary, and then of course Wednesday you can tune in again. I believe there is rain on the way from Tuesday onto Wednesday, and the horse that we like on Wednesday likes the wet conditions. So if everything holds up and we race on the turf on Wednesday in soft going, we can have a nice bet at a decent price on Wednesday. But let's kick off with today's meeting. The first race is due for 1240 over 1200 meters. I'm going to go through selections where number 5, Hunter's Arrow, will be the first choice. The reason being he's run behind horses that are quite useful. In particular, that horse, See It Again. He was beaten 6 lengths over 1400 meters. He just lacked extra late on, and we saw See It Again come through yesterday to win the Model Man Mile, the listed race, in emphatic style. A horse with a future, so perhaps number 5, Hunter's Arrow, could show them the way in race number 1. Number 2, Mask On, was very unlucky last time out. I said a horse to pencil in for next time will be the second pick, and then number 3, Ice Kingdom. Moving along to race number 2, the short price favourite is number 6, Mac Hardy. This individual started his career quite late, being a 4-year-old son of Vercingetorix, and Aunt the Vercingetorix absolutely flying at the moment. Let's have a look at that run. Second to Another Day in Africa, made late progress, and this was a course and distance run when running second. Around about 9 to 10 even money, a horse that you can structure your doubles with. Number 5, Path to Freedom. I think this could be the main danger. On to race number 3. Now, this is an interesting race because it's a maiden handicap. However, if you look at the structuring of the weights, being a maiden handicap, they run off different weights here. So number 1, Whispering Green, the 5-year-old, will just carry 51.5 with the Claiming Apprentice. So distinct advantage in a maiden plate. None of them have gone past the post first. They all still yet to win a race. And I believe number 1, Whispering Green, although they've tried over different distances, they've gone up to the 1900, 1750, 1700. Look at the last 2 runs over 1200. Second to Victory Bell, and then fourth to Angelic Fort. So got to be a huge runner. A 1400, I would have been a lot more confident, but at 1200, I'm hoping that with the weight off the back, can get away with it. The horse to probably beat is going to be number 7, Honeyland. On to race number 4, and here's the banker for all the exotics. A ready-made banker in the form of number 3, McCartney. Big, strong son of Trippy. He was gaining late on last time. Geronimo gave him the skip, and he started to cut back the deficit. He's a monster of a horse, so those 3 weeks between would have brought him on fitness-wise, and he does look a cut above this field. Number 4, Ultimate Jewel. That'll be the horse for the exactors and the swingers. Now, race number 5, number 2, Diani, improving 3-year-olds, gone back-to-back, only got a 2-point penalty for that last win, so could still be ahead of the handicapper and must be a big runner. However, number 7, General Hancock, and number 4, Exceed Expectation, those are 2 runners that you have to strongly consider as far as the exotics go. On to race number 6. Now, this is an absolute minefield. A lot of speed. Number 1, Fiery Duke's got speed. You got a horse like number 5, Movie Magic. Number 7, Cape Town Affair. They're all horses who can press forward in the opening stages. And number 8, High Velocity, will be finishing like a train. Last time, heavily supported from 10 to 1 down 28 to 10. The guys got the money on that occasion. Putting me in a corner. Maybe number 3, Quest for the Best, 10 to 1, around about 10 to 1, could be some each way value. And number 7, Cape Town Affair, who has had things go wrong in 2 of the last 3 runs. So 2 value horses, number 3, Quest for the Best, and number 7, Cape Town Affair, horses worth including in the play. Race number 7, another nightmare of a race. There is talk for number 3, Son of Zeus, from the Comnadu stable. There's been money around from double figures down single figures. Made the local introduction, a fair run behind Northern Warrior, could certainly improve. And then for me, the lurker in the pack is going to be number 4, Flying Peter. Double odds, a horse to throw into the equations. Number 8, Just a Guy Thing. This is the horse I believe they all have to beat. He's a horse who achieved a much higher rating earlier on. He's never far off the action, and hopefully Keegan de Mello can get him to rise to the occasion. So number 8, Just a Guy Thing, the horse to beat. 3, Son of Zeus. A lot of talk about this individual recently. And number 4, Flying Peter. Number 6, Metallic Gold, a definite inclusion. And then ending off the meeting, another very, very tricky race, where if you put me in a corner, although number 3, Winter Journey, has the form to win, will be quite a popular selection. I've been following number 8, Princess T, who is distinctly better on the turf. However, the last run was a cracking second to Toto, and that was on the Poly Track in a 78 handicap. Drops to a 74. Better on the turf, but I think a horse worth having a little bit of a nibble. Don't go wild, just have a little bit of fun on number 8, Princess T. If getting lucky and running on the Poly like she did last time out, could certainly be in the fray. Now we'll wait for the Wednesday meeting. The rain's upon us, going to come through on Tuesday into Wednesday. We are racing on the turf at this stage, and if the track does come up as soft, which I would expect it to be, the horse that we like on the day loves soft conditions, will love the distance, and this is going to be a shooty on the day, but we'll catch you on Wednesday morning on behalf of Marshall's World of Sport and myself, Sheldon Peters.